Yo, everybody, it's your boy, Natada Meister here, with a very special album review. Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory. Yes, 20 years ago, one of the most legendary albums of all time came out. The very first Linkin Park album, Hybrid Theory. And to celebrate, we're going to review it. So, you guys don't know, if you haven't watched my channel long enough, I am a humongous Linkin Park fan. I will put the link in the description or the box over here for the reaction I did for Talking to Myself, which was from the last Linkin Park album. I'm thinking it's the last one because Chester died, the lead singer. Linkin Park means a lot to me growing up. The first two albums I ever listened to was Hybrid Theory and Meteora. Those were the first two albums I ever listened to. And this album means a whole lot to me and a whole lot to a lot of people. I mean, it's just one of those albums you can go back and listen to a million times and still be blown away by it. So, unlike most album reviews, I'm going to go very in-depth with this because this album means a lot to me, guys. I don't think you understand how much the first Linkin Park album means to me. It's my second favorite Linkin Park album. There's only one that's better than this, and that's the second one, Meteora, which is an absolute masterpiece. But not discrediting Hybrid Theory. I mean, it's like the Kendrick Lamar album debate, or the freaking Nas Illmatic It Was Written debate, or you can really make debates for lots of things, but personally, I prefer Meteora slightly better than this Hybrid Theory. I have it up here if you can see it. It's bright. Yeah, I'm going to play some of the songs, and I also have the lyrics pulled up, so we can analyze this together. Now, granted, I'm going to edit out some parts in case I mess up, because I really want to take this seriously, because Hybrid Theory means a lot to me, guys. So, yeah. I mean, basically in 2000, when Linkin Park was making this album, I mean, I got the background here. You know, ironically, when this album was first being made, a lot of the people turned it down, like the recorders and the labels. They didn't really want to do it because it was so different. But I think that's what made this album so special, because of how different it was. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but Linkin Park wasn't called Linkin Park originally. It was called Zero, Xero. But they changed their name, and they added Ron Bourbon, the drummer, who's one of the best drummers of all time, rhythm guitarist, the rapper, and also rapper of the songs, Mike Shinoda, who's also known as Fort Minor, turntablist Joe Hahn, lead vocalist Mark Welfer, and bassist Dave Farrell. I'm just reading from the thing. Hold on. Yeah, so both Hybrid Theory and Meteora are very personal to Chester. If you can feel his energy through them. I know I'm not getting to the songs yet. I'll go through the tracks soon, but I'm just going through the background here. So, Chester has had a lot of... His childhood was very messed up. So, going into this first album, he was filled with rage. And you could feel it when you're listening to these songs. You feel the energy and the rage. Chester's giving out. He's not messing around. So, yeah, that's basically all I could say for the background of the album. Really, it's a very personal album, and it means a lot to the band. And that's why they reissued it for the 20th anniversary. They did a special re-release, Golden Edition. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it. I don't know if I love the album enough to get that. It's probably like $50 or some ridiculous thing, but... And yeah, a lot of these songs are iconic, so without further ado, I'm going to get into Hybrid Theory. So, first but foremost, we have Paper Cut, which is the very first song most people heard from when Linkin Park first appeared on the scene. This is the first song on the album, and here we go. It starts with a little... Alright, just right at the start, I mean, it's like... Linkin Park style. Let me just get into that. So, they're not like any rock band of all. They're my favorite rock band of all time, but that, besides the point. What other rock band does something like that? They're like... I mean, it's just right at the start, you're like, what is gonna happen? So, now we continue. But man, you're not right today. Why am I so uplifted today? Here's all I got left. It's a little hard to understand what Mike's rapping here, but basically I'm reading. Why does it feel so nice today? Something's here not right today. Why am I so uptight today? Paranoia's all I got left. I don't know what's stressing me. I mean, Mike Shinoda's rapping skills are beyond, but... So, I guess what the lyrics are saying here, I mean, it's basically a paranoid kind of song. Like, you're looking over your back. You can't trust anybody. You know, a paper cut. It's like the face inside right beneath my skin. I mean... It's a very paranoia type of song, and it's very relatable in the sense that you're kind of in the instrumentals that go with the lyrics are really what it's like. Paranoia. It's like you know, you're just like, oh my gosh, like I gotta be careful what I'm doing. But let me skip some parts here. My head, it's like a. Is that it? Yeah, I don't think they say paper cut one time in the song. So that's a really interesting lyric there. The face inside is right beneath the skin. I don't know. I'm trying to interpret that. I mean, I guess it's saying, you know, you shouldn't trust yourself either, basically. You don't know what's going on. I mean, there's a lot of metaphors in this album that's just mind-blowing. I mean, it's like, it really gets you thinking. It's just really cool. It's not just the epic music, though. No, epic voice by Chester. I mean, I stand by it. Chester's one of the greatest singers that ever lived, but... And I feel the light betray me. So, like, even people that seem warm and friendly, like, there's so much you can interpret with just this one song. I mean, the sun goes down, I feel the light betray me. I mean... Like, yeah, like, your warm and friendly friend just leaves, and you're just like, what the fuck? Basically, they seem warm and friendly, but when they leave, they're not. I mean, it's like, the lyrics and the content of these songs and music are beyond. I mean, that's just the first song, guys. That's just the first song. So, now we move on to one of my favorite Linkin Park songs, One Step Closer, which is... I mean, Paper Cut's an awesome intro song, but One Step Closer really where it gets started, so... So we have that epic fucking guitar. Here we go. One Step Closer is like one of those meme songs in the sense that's like, you know... I sing it all the time at work, and, like, you know, basically it's like you're done with the bullying, you're done with the bullshit kind of song. I mean, I cannot take this anymore. Say anything I've done before. All these words, they make no sense. I feel bliss and ignorant. I mean, the rhyming and the lyrics are freaking insanely amazing, but, unless I hear the list, you say you find out that anyway. Here we go. Yeah, Chester does a lot more singing on this one. It's glorious. But anyway, just like before, everything you say to me, I'm about to break. I mean, yeah, it's like, basically it's a song that's like, I'm tired of all the bullshit, I'm about to break, like I'm about to lose it. It's a very extremely relatable song in a sense. I mean, most people are on like one step closer to the edge, about to break, like for real. Like, we feel that every day, like when people are bugging you or like, you know, shit like that. Okay, then we go on like. All right, then we move on to this part of the song, which is really where the album gets insane. I mean, I'm about to break. Hold on. To break, and I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Yeah, this is where Chester unleashes his rage. Just give it a sec. Yeah, this is where Chester unleashes the rage. Break. Here we go. You ready? This is like when you finally had enough. This is what you... And the discs mixing and everything. Oh my god. I mean, literally, shut up when I'm talking to you. Shut up! It's like basically saying, I need you to listen. I'm tired of you ignoring me, basically. It's one of those songs you're just like, shut up, I'm talking to you. It's freaking incredible. I mean, just the and the dicks shocking in the background, the drums and everything. It's just so perfect, bro. There's barely a flaw with these songs on these. I mean, the only thing about One Step Closer, I guess I can critique, is that it does drag on for a bit. It can feel a little repetitive. But the shut up part is just so epic, and the drums and the music are so epic. You kind of forget that how repetitive it is. I mean, it's just so great. Everything you say to me, and that's it. Yeah, one step about to break, and it just ends. I mean, One Step Closer is just one of those super iconic, amazing rock songs. It's just beyond. But, and then we move on to With You. Now, I gotta admit, With You is probably a weaker song on here. That doesn't mean it ain't great, so. Can I just say the mixing and the music they put, like, in all their albums, really, but especially the first two, it's so unique. It's like, I mean, it's like, what is going on? Like, it's like, this was so different than any other rock album that came before, and it was just like, they mixed, like, different music inside the rock music. It wasn't just regular rock music. They're like, well, let's do something a little different here. I mean, first of all, they're adding rap stuff into it, so automatically it's different, but, you know. Let me just see here. I mean, like, literally, Linkin Park treats all their songs like true art, even the weaker ones. This is Mike's part, yeah. Yeah, basically, I guess this song's more like, I'm left in the wait that my slave slow to react. I mean, yeah, it's basically reflecting on bad memories, basically. That's what this song is. Like, with bad people that treated you bad, and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel was promised was made. I mean, how can you listen to these songs on Hybrid Theory and not say they're epic? I mean, it's just, it's impossible. You can't listen to Linkin Park's first two albums and not say the songs aren't amazing. I mean, it's just the mixing, the lyrics, the voice that Chester gives out, and Mike too. I mean, it's just beyond. But anyway, yeah. Oh my god, like, it's just so perfect, bro. Like, the transition between Chester and Mike with, yeah, you, now I see. I mean, bro, you gotta wonder how Linkin Park did all this crap. I mean, it's revolutionary. There's nothing quite like Hybrid Theory. It was just out of the blue. It was not like anything that came before. And it's just weird. I guess that's why the labels didn't want to put any risk into it, because it sounded so different than anything that ever came before. Alright, I came and hit you back. Right. I'm just reading the rest of the lyrics. I hit you and I hit me back. We fall to the floor. The day stands still. When things go wrong, we pretend the past is real, now I'm trapped in the memory. I mean, yeah, basically to summarize this song, it's just a reflection of, like, past very bad things that happen. And with you, it's, you know, it's true, the way I feel, the sound of your voice. Really, this whole song is just so glorious. I mean, all the songs really are glorious, I guess, but... Whew, I mean... What can be said? I mean, I've already said what's already been said about With You. It's just phenomenal. Now we move on to one of the another really iconic song, Points of Authority. Let's just go into that. End of the video, you should know that all the Linkin Park songs start out really, really cool intro. And Points of Authority is no exception. I mean, forfeit the game before somebody else takes you, put your fame. Last. I mean, is it just... I mean, what? I don't even need to review the rest of the album. It's just gonna be the same shit every time. You love the way I look at you while taking pleasures. You live what you've learned. You act like you're someone. So, Points of Authority is an interesting song. You can interpret it many different ways. I mean, let me just skip some stuff here. Your light is broken. I relate to this song a lot because me and my mom... I mean, this really does apply to me and my mom a lot because she always thinks she's right. You live what you learn. You act like you're someone. You live what you want to serve someone like you. You want to share what you've been through. I mean, this song is just powerful in the sense that people always like to think they're right, but they never want to humble themselves and say, maybe I'm actually wrong, you know? And I think Points of Authority is really pushing on that fact, you know? Yeah, cover up your face, you can't run the race, the pace is too fast, you just won't laugh. I mean, Mike's lyrics are also incredible on this song. I mean, let me just skip some stuff here. My ride is broken. Oh my gosh, that pickaxe sound, like, ding, ding. I mean, it's with combined with the lyrics, like, bro. I mean, bro, for real, like, how do they do all this stuff? It's just incredible, like, to think about. I think I've talked about Points of Authority. Let's move on to the iconic one. Well, I mean, most of the songs are iconic, right? Let me see. I'm about ready to just use my other phone. Hold on. So, next we have Crawling in My Skin. Do do do. Down, 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 down. I mean, just that. It's just that intro, man. And then it goes like. I mean, you feel that vibe right as it starts. Oh my gosh. These words, they will fear. Something inside me that. I mean, the lyrics here are very confusing in a sense. I'm reading them now. It's basically just it's a song about being confused in life and, like, you feel you have no control over anything. Discomfort. Like, things you just can't control. And it's just the over insecurity, basically. It's a very interesting song. I equate it to, like, you know... it's just boggles my mind thinking about it. I can't really describe how I feel when listening to Crawling. It's just one of those really epic songs. I mean, I say before, I mean, just the way he goes, like, oh, it's like, I mean, everything Chester and them do is like, it's just epically amazing. Like, I don't know, they don't miss. I know the past albums after Meteora don't live up to the first two albums, but they're still really great on the past, especially the last one. One More Light, One More Light. The last Linkin Park album, One More Light. They really gave it all on that one. One More Light's incredible. Probably my third favorite. Minutes to Midnight is really great. I do think Minutes to Midnight isn't as good as the first two, but it's a really good... Every album after can be really good. They just changed their style a little bit. People didn't like that. Well, nothing beats the first two. I mean, Crawling. I mean, I think I've said enough about Crawling, so... Now we move on to, Runaway. Interestingly enough, another song called Runaway. No, it's not Kanye West. Or J. Cole. I think, yeah, J. Cole's Runaway is on his second album. But... Here we go, Runaway by Linkin Park. Runaway is a little interesting song. The lyrics are really interesting here. Yeah, it's like graffiti decorations under a sky of dust. Yeah, here goes Brad with the guitar again. Rob Bourbon's such a great drummer, though. Like, God. Yeah, Dave Farrell and all of them. Like, they're all so great. No way, never say goodbye. I wanna know the truth. So I guess what the lyrics are saying here, it's like another way of... I'm reading them here, so guilty. Basically, it's... I guess I interpret it like this. Like, he's a really interesting guy to run away. Well, I guess I can interpret it like it's similar to One Step Closer in a way, because we're done dealing with the bullshit, I guess. I guess that's one way to interpret it. I guess, yeah, but the difference here and like One Step Closer, you're just really tired of not having the truth. Like, you're tired of the lies. And like One Step Closer, you're just tired of people, you know, being assholes to you and just, you know, causing trouble. This one's more about you knowing the truth. You don't want lies anymore, basically. You want to open up your mind. So, like, you need to know more, or you're gonna run away. I guess that's the interpretation I'm gonna give here. Runaway is an incredible song, from the guitars to the piano, to the background, to the mixing. I mean, what? I'm just gonna say the same thing every song here, like, for real. Okay, so next we got By Myself. If it'll play. Yeah. So this song is the precursor to probably the most iconic Linkin Park song ever made, but we'll get into that in a sec. So. Honestly, lyrically, this is one of the best Linkin Park songs. By Myself is... It really asks you the real questions here. Like, do I sit here and try to... Do I give in to sad thoughts that are maddening? Do I sit here and try to stand it? Do I catch them red-handed? Do I trust some fool by the phoniness? Do I trust somebody living... I mean, these are asking the real questions here. Like... I mean, for real. These are like some life-provoking questions. Like, I make the right moves and I've lost within. I put on my daily facade, but then... I'm hurt by myself. I mean, basically this song's about, like, this is how I interpret it. So, like, you can cause a lot of your own issues. That's basically what By Myself is saying here. Like, you shouldn't just be blaming... It's kind of the opposite of what that other song I just talked about, With You, I guess, was saying. This is kind of the opposite of that song. Like, you know, you also shouldn't... Oh, wait, not With You. Points of Authority, sorry. This is the opposite of what Points of Authority was saying. By Myself saying, well, yeah, other people can be wrong, but you also can be wrong. So it's playing back on what Points of Authority was saying. And it's just really incredible how this album was done. I mean, it goes back to stuff that was already said, and it says, yeah, this, but you also got to point for yourself. You know, I think that's just incredible to think about. Not too much to take it. It's basically a self-discovery song. Like, it's all too much to take in. Like, I can't believe I'm messing up, you know. I can't... What is going on? Like, basically, it's really incredible. By myself. I mean, Chester just gives it his all when it comes to the singing. I mean, he just so gets into it. It's like, myself. I mean, how does this dude, like, have the voice to do this crap? It's just unbelievable. Alright, now we go on to the legendary song everybody knows by now. the most famous song from this album. You already know what it is. The masterpiece song. But the transition into it is pretty brilliant. In the end. Oh man, I'm just gonna pause before I continue. So, In the End is clearly the best song on the album, but... So let me just read the lyrics here. It starts with one thing, I don't know why, it doesn't... I mean, everybody should know the lyrics by now, but... Keep that in mind, I designed this track to explain in due time. Oh, I know. Time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day, the clock ticks life away. It's so... I mean, this song is the epitome of epic rap and epic music and epic rock in a song. I mean, for real. But I didn't even know I wasted it all. I mean, just... The only complaint I have with this song is I wish it was the final track on this song. Not on this album. Not saying the final track isn't great. I mean, the final track on this album, Pushing Me Away, isn't a phenomenal ending song, but I feel like if they would have just switched spots, maybe this would have been a 10 out of 10 album, because this, In the End, is clearly the best song on this album. And I know what you're going to say, but Tay, that's the famous one. You're just going to say that's the best song because it's the famous one. No, it's because it's an amazing masterpiece song. It's not just because it's the famous one. I mean, there's songs I like that on albums that aren't that famous. You can't just... Look, I know it's stereotypical to say this is the best song on the album, but it's an iconic piece of music, and it's something that I listen to all the time and can't get over how incredibly well done it was. I mean, we just keep reading here, so... It all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard. I mean, the lyrics here are pretty straightforward. Like, in the end, it doesn't even matter. Like, we tried so hard. I mean, everybody knows this song by now. It's In the End by Linkin Park. I mean, even if you're not a Linkin Park fan, I'm pretty sure you know what In the End is. It's just that iconic of a song. It's like Lose Yourself by Eminem or 99 Problems by Jay-Z. I mean, everybody should know what this song is by now. I mean, come on. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was proud of your property, remember times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so far. I mean, it's basically a song about relationships, too. I mean, like you knew it would be back then, like, you know. I can try to analyze In the End all I can, as much as I can. You keep everything inside, even though you tried it all fell apart. I put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. One thing you should know. I mean, yeah, I put your trust, like, it's basically, we did all this for nothing, like, we put our trust into you. I mean, it's In the End by Linkin Park. I've already said this. It's in the end. What can I really say? I mean, it's just a masterpiece song. It's just 10 out of 10. Just that one song. It's 10 out of 10. So, I think you've had enough of me talking about it, so. My back hurts. Stretch. My back hurts from all this epic music, so. Now we move on to A Place for My Head, which, is honestly a great follow-up to In the End. I mean, yeah, that intro is like doom, 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 doom. It kind of has like that, you know, that spy thing, like doom, 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 like we're going out, we're gonna do something cool. You know, it's really cool. I like it. It's like it gets you warmed up after In the End. Like, yeah, it's not over yet. There's still some hope. I mean, yeah, John Hahn is such a great turntablist. It's kind of unbelievable what he does with the music. Oh my god, like... That writing and lyrics and composition are... I'm just reading this and listening to it. I just can't believe, like, who comes up with this brilliance? Like, shining with the light from the sun, then the sun doesn't give light to the moon, assuming the moon's gonna owe it one. You make me think about how to act to me. You do favors and rapidly. I mean, bro, Mike is a freaking musical genius. Like, I haven't really listened to his solo stuff a lot, but man, like, he's an underrated rapper in every sense. Like, bro. Without him, there would be no Linkin Park. I mean, for real. Well, none of the members. All the members are important, but... I mean, you do favors and rapidly. I can't get over this, guys. I'm sorry. Find another place to feed your greed. Yeah, I mean, Mike goes ham on this song. You're playing... Say you don't understand. So basically, I guess the way I interpret this song is... It's basically a song like, I'm really tired, I just need a place for my head to rest. Like, basically. It's a very life-relatable song, like, because we're always working, we're always, you know, out and about, and we just need a place for our head to rest. Like, basically, I'm just tired. Like, you know, because in the end, like, it's a great song after in the end, because in the end, it doesn't even matter. Now I just need a place for my head to rest, you know? It's just an extremely excellent follow-up song in the end. I mean, it's so good. Yeah, exactly. If I played a red, I mean, it's such. That's what I'm kind of glad in the end wasn't the last track, because this is such a great follow up to in the end. Like, you're kind of thinking, why isn't in the end the last track? But then this song plays, you're like, well, maybe it's supposed to be there. I mean, it's so hard to find a flaw in this album. It's like so hard. I try my best. I mean, there is slight flaws here and there, but Hybrid Theory is so amazing. It's just one million. No other place like when you say no. I gotta say, this is probably Mike's best rapping on any song, like, for real. Even better than In the Ends, honestly, because there's mostly more Chester on that one. This is mostly Mike. Go away. Oh, this part's epic. Take the best of me, go away. Try to take the best of me, go away. I mean, yeah, it's like, I'm tired, just go away. I'm tired of you bothering me. Like, for real. Like, it's kind of like that other song I talked about earlier on this album. Was it With You, or One Step Closer? Yeah, it was One Step Closer. Shut up, no! Or something like that, yeah. But Chester's really good at, like, you know, being really quiet and all of a sudden being extremely loud. I mean, he's just really good at that, and it blows my mind how he does that. I mean, he can be super quiet, and all of a sudden he just turns into this rage mode of a monster, and it's just amazing how he does that on the songs. But so we got 3 more tracks left to talk about. Forgotten. Honestly, I think Forgotten might be my least favorite, but it's still very good. Because it doesn't have the cool intro like most of the other songs, but it's really good.
To the bottom! Bottom to the start. What are my thoughts?
I can't get over how great the transition from Mike to Jester to Mike to Chester is. It's like, they really work so well together on the albums and as the Linkin Park band. I mean, they just work. They really are family more than just band members. I mean, you really feel that when you're listening to their albums, even the not so good ones. I mean, yeah, this one's a very complex song. I kind of love it for being complex. I think that's why it's my least favorite, because how complex the lyrics are. It's really hard to interpret. That's what's the brilliance of the song, though, is how complex it is. Street lamps, shit. I mean, it's kind of all over the place. Floats on down the street. Papers crumble, I can't be perfect again. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to interpret Forgotten. It's really hard to, but, the memory won't escape me, why should I care? Floats on down the street. Hold on, the wheels go round. Probably soon... It's so weird, but I love it for being this weird. I don't even know how to interpret this song. God, that part's incredible too, but... Alright, this is my interpretation of Forgotten, if I can come up with one. So, I'm guessing here is that,
So, like, there's darkness, and, like, Alright, I'm gonna go back to the beginning here.
Okay, I'm guessing it's like we've forgotten memories, like even the good ones. I guess that's what's going on in the song, and it's like we're only forgetting the good memories, and we're only remembering the bad ones. I guess that's my interpretation here. Is for this song. It's a very complex, masterfully written song, and that's probably why it's my least favorite. Just how complex and weird it is, but it's a really amazing song for being that weird. It's really great. Now, anyway, the next track on the album is a non-lyrical song, "Cure for the Itch," which, as you know, I'm a big fan of non-lyrical songs. I love DJ Snake. He's my favorite music artist. So you can understand why I'm such a huge fan of the first two Linkin Park albums, because they have songs on here that are just instrumentals, which is really cool for a rock album. They don't do that very often. So here's "Cure for the Itch." There's a couple lyrics here or there of "Cure for the Itch," but...
We have a very special guest for you tonight. I'd like to introduce
Mr. Hahn does all the mixing and stuff, so... You know what's amazing? When even a non-lyrical Linkin Park song is freaking amazing. It's just the mixing and the...
Isn't that fun? Let's try something else.
Honestly, my only gripe with "Cure for the Itch" is I wish it was on a different... Like my gripe went in the end, I guess. If I can come up with gripes for them. I wish they were on different parts. Like, "Cure for the Itch" should have either been the last track or the one after... Yeah, maybe between "NBN" and "Place for My Head." Maybe. I don't know. I like where it is, but I just wish it was somewhere else. I really love "Cure for the Itch." It's really well done. Dun, 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 dun. That's Mike with the piano. If you guys didn't know, Mike also does the piano stuff. He's a multi-talented dude. People don't understand. I'll just skip most of this. I love listening to it, but...
Dun, dun.
Alright, so you get the gist. "Cure for the Itch" is one of those excellent instrumental tracks. I might actually rap over it one day or sing over it. Maybe. I don't know. That's a good idea for my next mixtape. "Tate for the Itch." "Cure for the Tate." I don't know. Something like that. Okay, so now we have the final track on the album, which is "Push Me Away." Pushing Me Away. Maybe. So yeah, I had to record this part separate because my video timed out, but yeah, "Pushing Me Away" is an excellent ending song to this phenomenal made album. It pretty much summarizes everything that the album was about. Sorry, I'm scratching my face a lot. I know you're probably wondering why I do that a lot. Well, it's none of your business. So, yeah, "Pushing Me Away" was... It's basically just summarizing, like, why am I still here? Why am I still with this person if all he's causing me is grief? It's basically what the song's about. yeah, that was a Hybrid Theory. It's one of my favorite albums ever made. It's probably one of the best debut albums ever made. Probably, it's arguably maybe the best debut album ever made. It sprung Linkin Park to fame. It really it inspired the world and changed the rock game. It's an album that I'll continue to listen to for years on end. 20 years from now, I'll still be listening to it. Hybrid Theory is phenomenal. And for those reasons, Hybrid Theory gets a 9.9 out of 10. So yeah, thank you all for watching this review. And I hope to see you all later. Tatumeister is pushing you away. One step close to the edge and signing out.